I am a digital transformation advisor at Saudi Electronic University, and also I am running the unit for digital transformation and enterprise architecture there. My session will talk about ethics, and I will go through a use case about them. What is an ethics? It is using the technology or educational technologies or the technology within the education just to, it includes many things. The benefit of ethics and why we are using them, we use them to accelerate the education. We use them to make the journey of the education is simple, easy, direct. We use them to cut the budget or to reduce the cost that we use while education. Many times we talk about ethics and we see that some people talking about education technologies, some people talking about what we have as use cases, and we get confused a lot of times. But generally, we divide them in two types. Even we look them from component point of view or from application point of view. If we are looking for them from component point of view, we have the hardware, the software, the connectivity, the content, the data analytics, and the communication collaboration tools. And this has many things there, like the hardware, all things related to that thing. And if we look to them from the software or application point of view, we have many things there. And this is the thing that mainly we people see that the companies or the system integrators are talking about how to use online learning, blended learning, personalized learning, assessment and feedbacks, the teacher professional development, and many things on this thing. But if we go to look at why we do this thing and how are they spending and what are the chances there, we have the expectations. I show this one. We have two lines here. First line is the yellow one. It is the thing that the expectations of the spendings for the ethics before the COVID, and what have been changed after the COVID. After COVID, we expect to reach in 2025 around $4 billion spendings worldwide for the ethics technology and business, which is a significant number. If we look to the statistics and what people are saying or what the challenges that we have there, depending on a study that have been done by Holland, they found that 58% of university leaders, they talk about there are gaps in the capabilities and the processes. 70% of the leaders, they see that there is challenge with the learning experience. 52% of them, they're talking about the capability and the people themselves. And this is why we capitalize on the people and the journey and what we could do there. If we talk about the spendings, as we talk about, we expect to reach 4 billions by 2025. 12 billion of them will go for AR, VR. 6 billion of them will go for AI technologies, and 3 billions of them will go for robotics. I put these green stars and to see things that we have buried in Saudi Arabia. And here I want to go through what we have at Saudi Electronic University, the place that I work on. Before 2 years, I joined SEU, and I have been asked to have a digital transformation there. Saudi Electronic University is one of the universities in Saudi Arabia that offer blended learning. We already has everything is online. The students, they don't need to even visit anyone or any office to get the learning or to fix their things there. So how could we do a digital transformation in a place that it's already transformed, it's already built on the idea of the transformation? We thought that why don't we go through the whole education and see what is the use cases that have been done then in the education, we saw around 70 different universities in the world. From there, we capitalized on around 43, or what we get is that in education worldwide, there are 43 different use cases to be implemented. They are covering Internet of Things, 3D printing, blockchain, robotics, and artificial intelligence, VR and AR. These are how we spread them through the educational journey. From there, we again reshaped the process of the education. We say that, okay, having the ethics with the traditional way of education will not be work. So the journey of this education should be changed again, should be rephrased. And we came up with this four pillars for this education. We have attraction, admission, we have enrollment, learning, and then graduation. This is especially for the student, and we divide it to 3 or 4 different personas. We have the professional learning, we have journey for the employees, we have for the faculties, and we have for the visiting people who are coming from outside the SEU. If we go directly, this is how we reshaped again the whole journey. This is for the registration, for attraction and admission. This is the whole journey that the student could go through. This is the new proposed one. And through that one, we start injecting the ethics there. Okay, for example, smart admission advisor. I am a student, I want to register at the university. I have many questions, even I call by phone or I go to the website, but most of the times I get no answer. I can go to this smart advisor. He could help me. He's 24/7. It uses AI to do that thing. The digital identity also, the same thing. Would connect it to the app share system and could get me directly entering. I don't need to submit any papers or anything. The reception robot that goes and takes you and make a tour for you in the university to know whatever thing I have there. And the navigating the campus. Okay, instead of going to the campus and start asking this person, that person, where this hall, where to go to that room, you'll find that in your app. Helps you to go through the campus and guide you physically. The smart parking. As we know, the students from time to time, they have to come to SEU places. Actually, we have 13 different branches covering Saudi Arabia, with around 47,000 students there studying in the whole Saudi Arabia. We're covering around 80% of Saudi Arabia by our branches. Once you go there, you start circling around the buildings to find parking. But instead of that thing, you will go to the app, ask to park your car. It will give you a place for the car, so you go there directly and park your car there. This is for the admission. For registration, the same thing also. Like smart guiding, smart enrollment advisor, and also the journey itself. We again remap that journey. But the thing comes that the first thing we did, that you have to build the journey again. Then you could inject the ethics in that one. The challenge that we face, and that we saw that at many universities, when they try to start the journey of digital transformation, they are trying to inject those ethics with their traditional way of learning, or traditional way of the processes that they have. And this is also while he's learning what things that he has there, like adaptive learning. For us, adaptive learning, we rely on that one. We assume that it will reduce, especially for the language learners, it will reduce the study from 1 year up to 3 to 6 months. This adaptive learning, that as we know that all of us, we have Netflix or we use YouTube, we see that those systems, depending on what we do, what we read, it start giving us the material. The same thing in the learning material. You will find the system start giving you what is applicable to you. Some guy, he like to read, so he get essays there. Or another one, he like videos, he will find all the studies will go by videos. Another one will find it, but it helps a lot. Like virtual labs, simulation, also for attending registration, instead of asking students to have card or something, you have these cameras to manage the attendance without even you need the student to stop in front of the camera. It directly detects the student and also guide him through the application. We tried one of these solutions now for surveillance or for the security management at SEU. Use 3 cameras, one in the entrance, one in the middle, and one at the end of the campus. And that one helps the students very, very much, Using that one, I know how many people is attending, how many people is getting out, how even the emotional, who is happy, who is not happy, we could know that number of people getting in, how many of them are stressed, and after finishing like an exam, we know how many of them are happy or angry or these things, and also it could know if there is a crowd in some place, it show an alert, and we can go and fix things there. From using only cameras, we use many things there. This is after graduation, like smart recruitment advisor, the system connected to all those recruitment websites and portals, and start giving you a suggestion that, okay, you are graduated now, please, you can go to this place or that place. And happily, SEU this year is ranked number 2 in the employment index in Saudi Arabia. Most of our students, they not take more than 6 months to get employed. Do this using those technologies there. This is the summarize for those 21 use cases for the student that we use at SEU through the journey. This is how I describe all of them. If anyone wants a copy, we could share it to them through Mr. Anurag or the team of Elets lately. I want to summarize that things are not bright. There are many challenges there because the implementation of ethics is so difficult. The other difficulty is that to ensure that the students are using the system in the efficient way, because they are on their own most of the times. The difficulty to integrate with the existing curriculum and also the existing systems also is a challenge there. And once you start this journey, you are not implementing one solution and you will sleep for 5 or 6 years. You will be addicted to that one. As soon as you start, you will have to keep moving and adding and adding and adding. And you find your people are demanding. They will show this thing here, that thing there. They say, okay, we want to add here, we want to add there. Enhance this, enhance that. It is not that easy. What we saw about the future of ethics, I try to summarize it here. The future of ethics is bright. We expect that it will continue evolving and enhancing. And we saw that it will continue to be engaged or to be there in higher education, and expected to become more personalized, more tailored, and more taking care of the individual's needs. And that's it. Sorry, I make it quick since we are after lunch. I don't want to make things to be heavy with you. Thank you very much.